Peace. ISiS SeRaPHiS unks in the air, because I don't have on one today. But I am the unk. So don't forget. I want to say thank you again to everybody who's been watching these videos and showing love. Like and subscribe to my channel. Today, ISiS SeRaPHiS will be discussing disappointments and how a person can transform the energy. Yesterday I was disappointed, y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all like it is. Yesterday I was disappointed. You might think Brittany don't get disappointment. You might think ISiS SeRaPHiS don't get disappointed. You might think the goddess of the universe don't get disappointment. You might think BB don't get disappointment. Whatever you think, you're wrong. Sometimes I have a human experience. Okay, a spiritual being having a human experience, and sometimes it get real human around here. But that's okay, because you can go through and you can make it to the other side. So I was hesitant to make a video about disappointment because I be shining so much, you know, in this energy that I give y'all. But the truth is the truth, you know, and I'm not making these videos to pretend. I'm making these videos to keep it real. 1 billion, not 100. That ain't enough. I need 1 billion, trillion, quadrillion. Truth. So yesterday I was disappointed. I had put some energy towards an outcome, and I feel like somebody ran off with the energy that I had created for myself. Now, the illusion is I created it for myself. The illusion is that me and that person are separate. You know, there's a lot of illusions in what I just said, but that don't change how I felt. Because feelings are real, you know, feelings are real. We have to honor our feelings. When you honor your feelings, you allow yourself to move forward. I didn't want to deal with the fact that I was disappointed. So honestly, it lingered for longer than it should have. I wanted to tiptoe over there, check a few boxes, ask a few questions in the spirit, and slide on back. Because sometimes because in this situation, the disappointment was with somebody that was just a little too close to me. You know, when the people are close to you, they press your buttons harder than other people. But I didn't get what I wanted. I may be spoiled, and maybe spoiled spiritually as well, because I generate, I create, and I receive. I generate, I create, and I receive. I generate, I create, and I receive. I didn't want to change the way I look at things. I didn't want to allow the universe to do something different, to make a magical moment for me. Because, yeah, y'all, it ended up even working out for me, and I was disappointed. Y'all don't understand. Nothing is ever without a beautiful sunshine on the other side, but I was tripping. And I was... I'm not going to look back and say I was disappointed in myself, but at the end of the day, we all have moments when we just can't see the forest for them trees. Like, oh, all I see is these trees. But it's a beautiful forest, thriving with life, thriving with energy, thriving with beautiful beings and amazingly gorgeous flowers and harmonious existence of different creatures. And that's what was going on here. I had created a lot of energy. I had expected it to show up in my life in one way, and one way only. I had got very rigid. Hi, Mr. B. Check me out. I did, Mr. B. And then, sorry, he threw me off a little bit. And then I didn't want to let go. I didn't want to release and let go, you know, and I just did a video on forgiveness and acceptance. ISiS SeRaPHiS was discussing how good she had gotten at forgiveness and acceptance. The truth is, every day is a journey, and you be having to crawl back up there. So I had to get back into a place where I could accept the situation and forgive it. And I have, and I am now. It was just me being too rigid, you know. We have to be mindful of our mindsets and how we allow our manifestations to come to us. There are things that we have not even considered that we would like to experience, things that we put out in the atmosphere that would assist us, and we didn't know how they were going to show up. And when they show up, it's perfect, you know. And there's people who show up who don't look like we thought they should look, and they perfect. It's money that shows up we didn't think that it should be that way, and then it's perfect, you know. There's things, there's attitudes, there's situations, there's movies, Infinity Wars, that don't show up the way you think it should show up, and it's perfect because there's more going on than what meets the eye. And so I really appreciated having that disappointment and coming to the other side of it and being able to share my disappointments with you all, because I'm sharing it with myself, you know. I'm going to remember, thanks to this video, that, girl, you get disappointed, okay? And that's because you're being rigid. And if you open yourself up to infinite possibilities, you will stop these dadgum infinity wars you got going on inside your mental, emotional, and spiritual body right now. And I'm grateful for that, because that really has brought me new light, new love. Oh, y'all don't know, when it hit me and I got reinvigorated over and beyond the disappointment, I just took a hold of what came to me instead of what I was seeking. That which came helped me to produce this video. I was rigid. It needed to be one way, but when I started to flow like water, hashtag say it ain't crispy, ooh, be like water. I know he got that from, you know, Bruce Lee. But either way, look, that's just, he likes saying it. You know, just that, when I started to let it flow. You know what I'm saying? Get that flow. Woo! Like water in my body, though. I was like, I'm back. I'm back. And it was nice to be back, because disappointment, it's okay to allow it to exist for a moment. You know, get to know it. Know what it feels like, and know how to overcome it. And remember what it feels like, and then remember how to overcome it. You know, the next time I experience disappointment, I hope I'm either watching this video, watching the video I did on forgiveness and acceptance, watching the video I did on personal power and Dr. Strange, or watching the video I just did on how you bring the light back, and how these videos have helped me. Or I hope I just remember so much that it's encoded in my DNA, cell, membrane, vibrational aura, what disappointment is and how to get beyond it. And the fact that if I get disappointment, I'm being rigid. I need to be more like water. You know what I'm saying? And let that flexibility just become a part of my life. And so I had to definitely release a lot of constructs of the mind, every day releasing, every day renewing, every day releasing, every day renewing, and allowing myself to be okay with how I felt. I didn't beat myself up for feeling that way. I did not beat myself up for feeling that way. I was fighting feeling that way. But it didn't make me a bad person. It didn't make me less than. All that fight was doing was making me stronger, transitioning me to a new place where I can be more effective in who I say I am. I appreciate the authenticity of who I am. And I appreciate all of me. Once again, going back to appreciating all of yourself, like I talked about in the exuberance video. Everybody might not be ready to love you, but love you when you get disappointed. Love you when you catch an attitude. Love you when you make it to the other side of all of that energy. Because all of that is who you are. all of that is who you are. And it's okay to be you. Okay? So, hashtag dropping jewels. Hashtag what we say. It's shine time, baby. And just keep finding more beauty in your now moment with yourself. I think this video series is really about the relationship that we have with ourselves more so than the relationship that we have with others. Because when we really treat ourselves, bring our joy and beauty to the forefront of who we are, that's what we're going to give off, you know. What we feed ourselves genuinely is what we're going to give out most magnificently. So with that being said, ISiS SeRaPHiS. I be trying to figure out new ways to say it. Subscribe to my channel. Like my video. Unks in the air. Peace, man.